Ladies and gentlemen, listen to me closely. Not everyone smiling in your face is celebrating your success. Not everyone clapping for you is cheering from the heart. Some people don't want to see you win. They don't want to see you rise. They sit in the shadows, watching, waiting, not to uplift you, but to see you fall. You ever had that feeling? That gut instinct telling you something ain't right? That someone close to you, someone you thought was a friend, a supporter, wasn't really for you? That's not paranoia. That's discernment. That's wisdom knocking on your door, telling you to pay attention. Because the truth is, not all enemies come with swords. Some come with smiles. Some come with smiles. So today I need you to listen with your heart, because I'm about to give you 10 ways to recognize envy and falsehood in others. And once you know the signs, you'll never be deceived again. Number one, they downplay your achievements. You ever had a moment where you achieved something you worked so hard for? Something that kept you up at night, made you push through days when you felt like giving up? And when you finally shared it with someone you cared about, their response felt off? You expected excitement, a cheer, maybe even a hug, but what you got was a shrug, a quick, oh, that's nice, or worse, nothing at all. That silence, that half-hearted congratulations, that's not you being sensitive, that's a sign. A sign that envy might be hiding behind that smile. Let me tell you something, real friends celebrate you. Real supporters lift you up so high that you feel like you're walking on air. They see your win as their win because they love you. But the envious, the false, they can't stand it. Your success reminds them of their own insecurities. Your growth makes them feel like they're standing still. And instead of being inspired, instead of using your victory as fuel for their own journey, they let that bitterness fester. You see, people like that, they won't always attack you directly. No, that's too obvious. Instead, they downplay, they minimize, they make your mountain feel like a molehill. You tell them you got the promotion you prayed for, and they say, oh, but isn't that what you were supposed to get? You tell them you finally started that business, and they go, that's cool, but a lot of people are doing that now. You tell them you got engaged, and they say, hope it works out. Do you see the pattern? It's subtle, but it's poison. It chips away at your joy bit by bit, and if you're not careful, you'll start questioning yourself. You'll start thinking, maybe it's not that big of a deal. Maybe I'm overreacting. No, you're not. Your success is a big deal. Your progress matters. And anyone who truly loves you will see that. Let me tell you what's really happening. When people downplay your achievements, they're trying to shrink you to make themselves feel bigger. They can't handle your light, so they try to dim it. They want you to second guess your greatness because your elevation exposes their stagnation. But here's what you need to understand. Your light is not their enemy. Your progress is not an attack on their life. But some people are so caught up in their own insecurities that they can't see that. They don't know how to clap for others because they've never learned how to believe in their own journey. And listen, this can come from the people closest to you. Sometimes it's family. Sometimes it's a friend you grew up with. Sometimes it's someone you thought would ride with you to the end. That's what makes it hurt the most. You expect strangers to overlook your success. But when it's someone you love, someone who should be your biggest fan, that cuts deep. But here's the truth. You can't let their insecurities become your weight. You can't carry their envy on your back. You worked for what you have. You sacrificed for it. You bled for it. So stand in it proudly. Let them minimize it. Let them shrug. Let them look away. That's their issue, not yours. And understand this. Sometimes your success will reveal the truth about people.